and welcome to Minecraft! I cannot believe I am finally saying that. Ever since I started my channel back in 2014, over 5 years ago now, people have been asking for this series, and I'm finally doing it. Now, I know I'm a little bit late to the boat, a little bit late to the party. Minecraft is still played by a lot of people, but it's not really in its heyday anymore. It was humongous on YouTube for a long time. Not so much anymore, but I guess better late than never. I'm getting it to it now. What can I say? So not only are we doing Minecraft, but I'm also going to be doing a hardcore series, because I have seen quite a few channels over the year do that, and it sounds pretty gosh dang fun. It's a lot like a Nuzlocke. Basically, if we die in the game, the series is over, and we'll go as long as we possibly can until that happens. So this might be a very long series if I could play well. So we will see how that goes. But also one more note before we get started, I am playing on the Nintendo Switch version. In the past, I've really only played on the PC version, but for this series, I am going to go ahead and play on the Switch. And I guess we'll see what's different on the console version. You can see I've got my little character on the right, kind of meant to look like me, as much as a Minecraft character can. But let's go ahead and hit play. So I have made a world in the past. I played with Clubby, my wife, a little bit before Christmas, but we didn't really play for that long, so for the most part, this console version is pretty new to me. I'm going to go ahead and hit Create New here, and one thing that's really cool about the Switch version, we do have a Mario mashup template, so I could have a Mario-themed world, but I think for this series, I'm going to go ahead and just create our own world. We'll start fresh, so Create New World, and let's go ahead and give it a name. Now, I thought a lot about this, what should we name our world, but I've decided that since one of my favorite words is crud, I'm going to go ahead and name this crud the brown planet. We can just have it like a poop world or something. Because, you know, the Earth is the blue planet and all that. I thought about naming it like Crudopolis, but that's more of a city than a world. So look, I am going to go ahead and set this to hard. We're playing a hardcore, might as well have it on hard difficulty as well. And most of these settings, I'm going to leave them alone. I don't know what most of these do. I'm sure if I just read the names I could figure it out, but I think just leaving things default is going to mostly be good, but I do want to change the seed. If we go and create a world, I think it'll generate a random seed, but I do want to make my own because, well, what this will do is basically we put this in, and if you make a world yourself and you put this in, we can play the same world. So I'm going to put mine as crud, and if you want to play along, just put crud in there. I think it is case sensitive, so make sure it's all lowercase, but yeah, if you want to play along, there you go. Let's go ahead and hit create. One downside to the Switch version, and I don't know if it's like this on other console versions as well, or the mobile version, but one downside to the Switch version is that the loading screen here, when you first make your world, is very long. I think if you make the world it's already generated, you save and quit, the next time you go back in, it'll be faster, but the very first time when you're first generating the world, it is a little bit long. What's kind of weird, though, we're going to sit here, we'll get all these tips, whatever, but what's weird is that this little bar, the green bar, doesn't fill up much, and then suddenly it'll fill up really quick. So I don't even know what's the point of a progress bar if, like, the first 90% of the loading screen, it doesn't even fill, but it's there. I think most programmers kind of have, like, I think I've heard programmers say that loading bars are kind of a lie, but there you go. Suddenly, it's filling up very quickly. And let's check out our world. Minecraft Hardcore, let's begin. So, we first start right up on top of this tree, and looking around, looks like we're in an island biome. I don't know if island biomes are actually a thing, or if it's just random luck, I just happened to get an island here. But we do have a map, so we can look at that crud, and it'll actually fill out as we explore the world. Oh, gosh, crud. Gosh dang it. It's fine. Where we're going, we don't need those stinking maps. So what I actually want to do is go down into the water. I think a recent Minecraft patch, well, I haven't kept up to date too much with patches, but I think a recent patch added some underwater stuff. So let's go ahead and jump right on down to the water here. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no, there's fishies back there. Jeez. I should have kept that map. Crud. Gosh dang it. Wow. 5 years in the making, right? Oh, sad music too. We're not surrounded by oceans. We're surrounded by my tears. Why? Why are we dead? No, I'm not crying, guys. I would never cry. I'm just playing along, I guess. Just acting. But it is sad. I've wanted to do this series for so long. We finally do it. Why do they have to do hardcore? If I just did a normal run, we'd still be going, but hardcore ends when you die. And, well, it says it on the screen. You died. Gosh dang it, man. I just feel bad. I've let you all down. Man, Minecraft does have some pretty good music. I mean, if we get nothing else out of this series, at least we do get some good music. Has it all the bit... I know the original soundtrack was by C418, who has a pretty awesome Stranger Things remix as well. You should definitely go listen to that. But did C418 do all the music? Because I think as Minecraft progressed, they added more music, right? So I don't know if they got other people to add stuff, or if it's all C418 the whole way. But yeah, Minecraft... I actually bought it a long time ago. I bought it, I want to say 2010. I know at Halloween, I think it was Halloween 2010, they added a Halloween update, and I think that's when they added the Nether. I started playing before that point, so that was 9 years ago. And I'm pretty sure back when I bought it, it was still in... Oh gosh, I don't remember if it was alpha or if it was beta. I think Minecraft, the full release, they put the price up to $20, but I think the original alpha was $5 and the beta was $10. So I know I at the most paid $10 for Minecraft, at least for the PC version, which I'm not playing here. But I might have paid $5 for it as well. But for the Switch version, I don't know if there's a hard copy of the Switch version. I just have a digital copy here. So, well, I guess the Switch version does not treat me kindly. Gosh dang it. Just watching the fish as they swim by. Jeez. Why couldn't it just be a normal series? I was fully planning to go triple digits, man. If this was a 100-episode series, if this was the longest series I ever did, so be it, you know? But now we're dead. I mean, again, the screen says it. You died. Jeez. I don't think I've ever heard this particular Minecraft song. I kind of like it. It's a little bit whimsical. Is that a different school of fish? How dare you! Get out of here, fish! Yeah, you better leave. This is territory for the original fish, not these gosh dang clownfish or whatever these guys are. You might be clowns, but I don't think you're funny. It's my attempt at humor, guys. Why do I have a World of Warcraft Atlas? Volume 1? Oh, right. So sometimes I play my laptop in my bed, and when I'm gaming, I don't really want to use a touchpad, so I use a mouse. But you can't really use a mouse on a bed, so I actually have a World of Warcraft Atlas Volume 1, which is a pretty big hardcover book, so I put my mousepad on that, and it's usually pretty good to go. I mean, if you're playing a competitive game, not a great setup. You probably should play at a desk for that, but if I'm just playing, well, some Minecraft... Oh, there's the original fish right there. But I'm playing some original Minecraft, or if I'm playing, I don't know, Oblivion. Oh, screen went dim for a second. Let's go ahead and move the cursor just to get that to go away. Wait, is that a new school of fish? Oh, maybe that was the original fish. I have let you all down. I don't even recognize the original fish anymore. Man, the more I sit here, I'm starting to get kind of hungry. I was so excited to get to this series that I didn't even get breakfast, so I think I'm going to go get breakfast. I will be back in just a few minutes, guys. Just sit tight. I don't know what I'm going to get, but I guess we'll find out. I'll be back in a few minutes. Hopefully the screen doesn't go too dim. Let's move the cursor one more time. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and thankfully it looks like the screen did not go dim here, so I'm gonna go ahead and move the cursor once again. So, I got my breakfast, but I'm kind of nervous to tell you guys what it is, because I know you're gonna judge. Whatever, I'll tell you. I got corn dogs. I know it's breakfast, but I'm an adult. I can do what I want. So, I'm not gonna mention what brand it is. This is not a sponsored video. Oh, you know what? I need to put my headphones back on. I gotta hear this music. Is there music? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna mention what brand the corn dogs are because this is not a sponsored video, but just some corn dogs I got from my local grocery store. Just popped them in the microwave for a bit. But I had that problem. I don't know if you guys have ever done microwavable corn dogs or hot dogs or anything, but I got that problem where I did it a little bit too long and they kind of split open. But I feel like that's something you just have to do, because if you don't cook them long enough for them to split, then they're probably going to be cold in the middle, and I feel like having them split is less of a problem than having a cold middle. Maybe there's like some exact right moment, some exact right amount of time where it won't split and also it'll be perfectly cooked throughout, but I have not found that time. And I think it varies too, like depending on the shape of the corn dog, or the plate you're using, or the microwave you're using. There's so many variables. I mean, even atmospheric temperature can probably affect it as well, the humidity. Like right now, I know it's spring, but there is still snow where I live. It's still pretty cold. It's below freezing out there. Now, it is pretty warm inside. I do have the heater going, so it's more like 60 in here. But still, I mean, that could probably also affect the cook time, so you have to consider these things. And ultimately, this time they split. Sometimes they don't, but this time I do have some split corn dogs. And, well, they're kind of steaming a bit. I'm going to let them cool down before I actually dig in. And I do have some mustard on the side to dip them in. There's a lot of different toppings or condiments you could choose for corn dogs, but I've always been a mustard guy. None of that honey mustard, no Dijon, just regular old, tangy, sweet, whatever the crud they put on the bottle, just classic yellow mustard. No ketchup. I don't know if anyone dips their corn dogs in mayonnaise, but there's probably someone out there that does that. Not a big fan of mayonnaise, no Miracle Whip, definitely not ranch dressing, or I guess barbecue sauce could be okay, but not really doing barbecue sauce in this one, just sticking with the yellow mustard. And I probably got way too much. I always put way too much yellow mustard on there, but, well, it always looks like it's too much, but then by the time I get to the end of the meal, it usually turns out to be pretty okay. I'm going to flip these corn dogs over to let them steam out the other side. Sometimes when you cook stuff in the microwave, I don't know if you guys have experienced this, maybe my microwave's just weird, but when I cook stuff the bottom side, the side of the food that's touching the plate, tends to get really hot. So I usually have to flip them over to let them cool a bit more evenly. Because I do want these corn dogs, I'm starving, but at the same time, I don't really want to burn my mouth. Because this one time I ordered some Chinese food, and I ate it before it was cooled off, but normally when you kind of eat stuff before it's cooled off, you might get like a little bit of a roast on your tongue. Kind of makes it tingly a bit, maybe makes it a little bit kind of weird and numb. But I had a really bad burn one time. I had this sweet and sour chicken, and I bit into it, and it just gushed this burning hot oil in my mouth, and I got blisters all over the roof of my mouth, which was awful. I mean, blisters are pretty bad anywhere, but inside your mouth, they're going to constantly be pressed. I mean, you have two options. One, be in pain while eating, or two, not eat. And I kind of want to eat to survive. I mean, I guess technically you could survive probably long enough for a blister to go away without eating. How long does a blister last? I feel like a blister lasts like 3 to 5 days. I might be wrong on that, but you could probably survive without food 3 to 5 days, no problem. The big question is, what about vitamins? Could you be deficient enough in any particular vitamin or mineral within that time period for it to be dangerous? Probably not. I think as long as you keep drinking water, you could probably wait the blisters out, but, well, at the same time, you have the pain of being hungry versus the pain of the blisters, which is worse. You know what? I don't know why I didn't think about this back when I had the blisters in my mouth, but I probably could have just, like, ate soup or something like that. Something I didn't have to chew, something that wasn't going to be rough. That probably would have made things a lot easier, but, well, I just kind of ate what I had. And I don't think it was corn dogs at the time, but I do have corn dogs right now, and they're probably cooled off enough to eat, so I guess I'm going to dig in. Did not expect this series to turn into a mukbang. You know, why is it even called that? The videos where people eat on video. Why is it called a mukbang? Like mukbang. Muk's a Pokemon, and I don't... Well, I'm not going to finish that thought, but I'm going to eat these corn dogs. Oh, we got the dim screen right there. Let's move our cursor. So, gosh, I got 2 corn dogs, actually. Which one do I want to eat first? Oh, wow. One of them is split a lot. One of them is only split a little bit. I'll eat the more split one first. I'll save the better one for later. No. The more split one's probably hotter, so I should eat the less split one first, because that one's probably going to be colder. Let's dip it in this mustard. Get a good dip. I like to go pretty ham on that mustard. There we go. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love corn dogs. I don't care if they're not for breakfast. Mmm. Wow. It's pretty good. Let's go for another bite. Mmm. Mmm. The corn dog came off the stick. It's okay. I put the corn dog back on the stick, dude. Man, those were some big bites. Why did I take such big bites? I'm like halfway... Ugh! I got a froggy in my throat. I'm like halfway done with the first corn dog, and I've only taken 2 bites. You gotta slow it down. You gotta savor these things. Let's go in for another one. That was a much more reasonable bite. You know what's weird? I don't really like hot dogs. Like hot dogs on their own, even if they're in a bun with some good toppings. Not a big fan. Corn dogs, though, I like them. Mm. Last bite for this first corn dog. Man, that was a good corn dog. It probably made better by the fact that I was hungry. But it was good. The amount of time we waited before I ate it was perfect. Perfect temperature. No burns, but also not cold. Just right. It was really good. But here comes the big point. Now, I could go for the second corn dog right now, but you know how when you finish off a corn dog, there's always that little bit of crispy stuff still on the stick? I like to eat that. Do you guys eat the little crispy bit, or do you just leave it on the stick? I like to go for it. So this one doesn't have a lot, but there's a little bit of crispy bit, so I'm going to go ahead and eat that now. Yeah, not that satisfying. It was only a little bit, but hey, you don't want to waste any of this corn dog. Well, I could go in for corn dog number 2 now, but I'm a little bit worried because, like I said, this one is more split, which means it's probably a bit hotter because the last one was perfect. Maybe the time I took to eat the last one cooled this one off enough to also make it perfect. Oh, but maybe... Okay, so it's split, and if it's split, that means more steam escapes. That's why they split, because the steam is trying to get out, right? So what if it's actually colder? Oh no, too much steam probably got out. I should probably eat this right away then. I don't want it to be ice cold by the time I get to it. So let's go ahead and dip it in that mustard. Alright. Oh, it's flapping all over the place. Let's go ahead and take a bite here. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. Wow. You know, normally I just make these in the microwave. But for Christmas, I actually got an air fryer. And the air fryer, you could put corn dogs in there and it makes them pretty good. It makes them nice and crispy. And it's pretty nice. I think it's better than the microwave in terms of flavor and texture. But the problem is, if you cook it in the air fryer, then it takes a lot longer. You gotta do it from like 10, 15 minutes, where the microwave's 2 minutes, you know? So for this video, I didn't really feel like editing it, so I just want to do something quick. I didn't want to make you guys wait here for 10 or 15 minutes to get to the good stuff, you know? well, let's go ahead and finish off this corn dog, speaking of good stuff. Feel kind of bad about that comment. Oh, okay, good. I feel kind of bad about the comment saying I didn't want to make you guys wait to get to the good stuff, you know? Because that implies that my commentary is the good stuff, and I feel kind of bad about that. One, because that's just kind of an arrogant thing to say, but also because in the background there's C418 music. How can I possibly compete with the music? So maybe the part where I was out making the food was actually the better part, and maybe I should have thought this through more. If I just made it in the air fryer, we would have had more time with the music, but oh well. I got half a corn dog to finish off, so let's get to it. Way too much mustard. Oh no, the corn dog fell in the mustard. It fell off the stick. It's okay. I washed my hands, guys. My hands are clean. I'll just pick it up. Oh, man. Well, I'm done. This is some good corn dogs. Kind of sad they're over, but at the same time, very satisfied. Very full. That was nice. Dude, corn dogs, I know it's breakfast, but, well, it's fine. I definitely had way too much mustard, though. I have like a big old puddle of mustard still on my plate waiting. I guess mustard is cheap. So it's not a huge deal. This is not any Dijon or any of that. It's just regular old mustard. It's pretty cheap. I just don't like to be wasteful. But I guess lots of people waste mustard, right? I mean, have you ever gotten a mustard packet with your food and you just threw it away? You probably have. You've probably wasted mustard just like I have. So no judging. Now, if you throw away ketchup packets, that's fine with me. I don't really care if you waste ketchup. I'm not a ketchup guy. I don't even put ketchup on my fries. I don't like ketchup that much. But mustard, yeah, it's fine. So, as a mustard lover, I'm okay if you guys throw away a mustard pack, as long as you're okay with me not using all my mustard on my corn dogs here. I think we can come to an agreement on that. And what the crud is this? What? Hey. This is it's the transcript to the first episode of the Pokémon anime. Huh. Game Boy screen flickers on. A Nidorino and a Gengar are battling each other. Soon it turns into this super cool action battle between the two of them. Like holy moly is it awesome. Pan out to outside the Coliseum, then to a crowd cheering, then back at the Pokemon beating each other up. Announcer. And Nidorino begins the battle with a horn attack. Oh, but Gengar bounces right back, and there it is, the hypnosis power of Gengar. Oh gosh, dang it, corn dogs. Oh, I need some water real quick. Get open, water jug. There we go. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I try to keep my burps in during these videos, but that one just came out. Okay, where were we? Announcer. And Nidorino begins the battle with a horn attack. Oh, but Gengar bounces right back, and there it is, the hypnosis power of Gengar. This could be the end of Nidorino. Wait, the trainer recalled Nidorino. Which Pokemon will he use now? Oh, it's Onix. Now this giant Pokemon is on the attack on TV. Oh, but Gengar jumps aside. Gengar is moving beautifully today. Ash. Yes, I am Ash. Narrator. Ash Ketchum is a boy from Pallet Town. Ash. And now that I'm 10, I can finally get my Pokemon license. Narrator. 10-year-olds can get a beginner Pokemon from Professor Oak, the town's Pokemon expert. Ash. I will journey to gain... I did my best not to burp at you guys again. I will journey to gain the wisdom of Pokemon training, and I hereby declare to the Pokemon of the world, I will be a Pokemon master. Oh, crud, it's dark. Okay, we're good. That is what I'll... Delia Ketchum. Ash, go to bed. It's 11 o'clock and you should be asleep. Ash, but tomorrow I begin my Pokemon journey. I can't sleep. Delia. Well, if you can't sleep, you should at least get ready for tomorrow. Here, watch this. Professor Oak. Good evening, Pallet. Tomorrow's the big day for the newest class of Pokemon students. I'd like to introduce you to Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Each one is available for new trainees. Which one shall you choose? Delia. Go to bed when this is done. Ash. Alright, I'm going. Delia. And change into your pajamas, okay? Professor Oak. To help them develop their special powers. Ash. I'm going. Title card. Episode title, Pokemon. I choose you. Ash. Raising Bulbasaur. That'd be really simple. It's perfect for beginners. I choose you, Bulbasaur. Then there's Squirtle. I choose you, Squirtle. Choose it or lose it. Dodrio call. Ash. Oh, hold on. Charmander. Those in the know say that's the best way to go. I choose you, Charmander. What? Oh no! What time is it? Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, anyone is fine. Just please, save one for me. A crowd has gathered to see Gary off. Ash is running to Professor Oak's lab to get his first Pokemon after having overslept. Cheerleaders. Gary, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Gary. Ash cuts through. Oh, sorry. Cheerleaders. Hey! Ash crashes into Gary and falls down. Gary. Hey, watch where you're going. Ah, well, you must be Ash. Better late than never, I guess. At least you get the chance to meet me. Ash. Gary? Gary. Mr. Gary to you. Show some respect, smug. Well, Ash, you snooze, you lose, and you're way behind right from the start. I got a Pokemon and you don't. Ash. You got your first Pokemon? Gary. That's right, loser, and it's right inside this Pokeball. Takes out his Pokeball and begins spinning it. Spectators cheer. Cheerleaders. Let's go, Gary, let's go. Yeah. Gary, addressing crowd. Thank you, fans. Thank you for this great honor. I promise you that I will become a Pokemon master and make the town of Pallet known all around the world. Poses triumphantly as the spectators cheer again. Ash to Gary. Excuse me? Gary, while posing. Yeah? Ash. I was just wondering if you could tell me what kind of Pokemon you got. Gary puts his arm down and, with one eye closed, leans close to Ash, one arm at his hip, the other holding the Pokeball. Gary. None of your business. If you showed up on time, you would have seen that I got the best Pokemon from Professor Oak. It's good to have a grandfather in the Pokemon business, isn't it? The scene cuts to him and his cheerleaders in his car, saying goodbye to the crowd. Cheerleaders. Let's go, Gary. Let's go. On repeat. Gary. Thank you for coming out to see history in the making. Now I, Gary Oak, am off to learn the ways of the Pokemon trainer. He and the cheerleaders drive off. Ash left behind by everyone, clenches his fists, and grits his teeth. Ash. No! I'll show you. Professor Oak. So, you finally decided to show up after all. Ash. Oh, Professor Oak, where's my Pokemon? Professor Oak. Your Pokemon? Ash. Yes, I'm ready. Professor Oak. You look like you're ready for bed, not for Pokemon training. I hope you don't think you're going to train in your pajamas. Ash. Oh no, Professor, I got messed up this morning and I was a little late. But believe me, I'm ready for a Pokemon. Ash. I thought about it a lot and it took me a long time, but I finally decided to choose Squirtle. Oh! Professor Oak. Already taken by someone who was on time. Ash. Oh, I wish I hadn't overslept, but now I would choose as my Pokemon Bulbasaur. What? Professor Oak. That was also taken by a kid who wasn't late. Ash. Oh, well that's no problem because my Pokemon will be Charmander. Oh! Professor Oak. The early bird gets the worm, or in this case, the Pokemon. Ash. Does that mean all the Pokemon are gone? Professor Oak. Well, there is one left, but Ash. Professor, I'll take it. Professor Oak. I think I should warn you. There is a problem with this last one. Ash. I have to have a Pokémon. Professor Oak. Well, in that case, Pikachu. Pikachu! Oh, crud! There we go. Jeez. Professor Oak. Its name is Pikachu. Ash. Oh, it's so cute. It's the best of all. Professor Oak. You'll see. Ash. Oh, hi, Pikachu. Pikachu. Pika? Professor Oak. It's also known as an electric mouse. It's usually shy, but can sometimes have an electrifying personality. Ash. I see what you mean. Professor Oak. Shocking, isn't it? Now take these, your Pokedex and your Pokeballs. Ash. Thank you! Professor Oak. You're welcome! Ash. Mom? Delia. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You're finally gonna fulfill your dream, and it starts with your Pokemon training. But I'm gonna miss you so much. Oh, my little boy. Delia. I packed your sneakers and jeans, nice clean shirts and underwear, and your favorite snack and some hot chocolate in case you want something hot. But be careful not to burn yourself, and a pair of rubber gloves to do your laundry, and a new clothesline to hang out to dry. Ash. Mom, you're embarrassing me. You're not talking coherently. No, that was my own little insert. Let's continue reading. You're embarrassing me in front of all these people. Don't you know I'm a big kid? Now, the tagline to a brand of diapers. Okay, enough inserts, just reading. Pokemon trainers can take care of themselves. Delia. I understand. That's your Pokemon? Pikachu. Pikachu. Ash. Yep, that's my Pokemon. Pikachu. Ash. With Pikachu at my side, I'll get all the Pokemon in the world. Delia. I thought all Pokemon stayed inside their Pokeballs. Why doesn't this one? Ash. Oh, yeah, that's right. Pikachu, get in the ball now. Pikachu. 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 In rhythm, as Ash continually tosses a Pokeball at Pikachu. Delia. Oh, you're playing catch. You're friends already. Ash. Sure. Pikachu and I are real pals, right? Delia. But it's a little weird. Ash. Weird? Professor Oak. Those rubber gloves your mom packed will come in handy. Ash. Why? Professor Oak. Rubber blocks electricity. Ash. Great! There's like 10 exclamation marks on that. Delia. Don't forget to change your underwear every single day. Ash. Okay. Ash. Pikachu. Are you going to be like this the whole way? Pikachu. Ash. It is because you don't like me? Pikachu. Pika. Ash. Well, I like you a lot, and since you're the Pokemon I'm training, don't you think you could be a little nicer and just open your mouth and tell me what's wrong? That's not exactly what I meant. Is your name all you can say? Pikachu. Pika? Ash. Well then, you're just like all Pokemon. Oh gosh, dang it, I'm trying so hard not to burp, guys. Well then, you're just like all Pokemon. All you should act like one? I think that's a typo. And get inside the Pokeball, just like it says in the Pokedex. Pokedex. While being trained, a Pokemon usually stays inside its Pokeball. Ash. You see? Pikachu. Pika? Pokedex. Male. However, there are many exceptions. Some Pokemon hate being confined. Ash. Okay then, this ought to make things better, and I'll get of these. How's that? Probably typos again. Pikachu. Ash. Still not good enough? Pikachu. Pika? Ash. A Pidgey. Pokedex. Male. Pidgey is a flying Pokemon. Among all the flying Pokemon, it is the gentlest and easiest to capture. A perfect target for the beginning Pokemon trainer to test his Pokemon skills. Ash. This is great. It's our lucky day, Pikachu. Go get it. Pikachu. Chew. Ash. Aren't you ever gonna listen to me? Pikachu. Chew. Ash. But why not? Okay, I get the message. I don't want your need help or need it. I swear, I'm just reading it verbatim, guys. I can get that thing all by myself. Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu! Pikachu? Pikachu. Ash. Alright. I pledge to get all the Pokemon in the world. Now I'm ready to take the next step to be the #1 Pokemon Master. Enjoy your last moments of freedom, Pidgey, because you're mine. Pokeball, go! I did it? Huh? Oh, I blew it! Pokedex, male. To capture a Pokemon, you usually have own Pokemon battle with the other. Ash. Oh, crud! We're good. The screen got dark again. Ash. Alright, I pledge to get all the Pokemon in the world. Now I'm ready to take the next step to be the #1 Pokemon Master. Enjoy your last moments of freedom. Oh, I already read that part. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Ash. Now he tells me, but I have to everything myself. Wait, I got an idea. Okay, just be quiet. There's nothing to be afraid of. Hi, little friend. Sorry, buddy. Huh? What happened? Pokedex, male. Pidgey's gust power creates tornadoes. It also has a sand attack. Ash. Sand? Ash. Guess it's not my lucky day. Ash. Hey, get out of here. Pokedex, male. A forest Pokemon, Rattata. It likes cheese, nuts, fruits, and berries. Ash. Yeah, but this isn't a forest, it's an open field. Pokedex, male. It also comes out into open fields to steal food from stupid travelers. Ash. That means I'm stupid? Pidgey. Pidgey? Ash. Well? I'll get you this time. I got it. I wonder what that is. Pokedex, male. Unlike Pidgey, Spearow has a terrible attitude. It is a very wild and will sometimes attack other Pokemon and humans. Ash. Hey, leave Pikachu alone. It didn't throw the rock. Pokedex, male. Wild Pokemon tend to be jealous of human-trained Pokemon. Ash. Pikachu. Ash. You got it. Spearow. Spearow! Ash. Uh-oh. Should we run? Pikachu. Pikachu? Ash. Don't worry, Pikachu, no matter what. I'll save you. Don't run ahead. I said I'd protect. Ow! Leave it alone, Spearows. Pikachu. Well, here we go. Misty. Oh. Hey, I got a bite. Oh, wow. I really think this could really be a big one. Nah, it's just a kid. Oh, and a Pokemon. Oh, are you okay? Ash. Yeah, I'm okay. Misty. Not you. Look what you've done to that poor little thing. Is it breathing? Ash. I think so. Misty. Well, don't just sit there. It needs a doctor right away. There's a medical center not too far from here. You've got to get moving now. Ash. You mean a hospital? Misty. Yes, for Pokemon. Ash. Okay, can you tell me which way do I go? Misty. That way. Ash. They're coming back. Run! Misty. Hey, what are you doing? Ash. I'm borrowing this. Misty. Wait. Hey, that's my bike. Ash. I'll give it back someday. Misty. Oh, you. Ash. Just hang on now, Pikachu. We're almost there. Pikachu. Pikachu. This can't happen. Pikachu, get inside. I know you're afraid of going in there, but if you're inside, maybe I can save you. Please, Pikachu, please listen to me and go inside. After that, just trust me. Spearows, do you know who I am? I'm Ash from the town of Pallet. I'm destined to be the world's #1 Pokemon Master. I can't be defeated by the likes of you. I'm going to capture and defeat you all. Do you hear me? Pikachu, go inside the Pokeball. It's the only way. Come and get me. We beat him. What's that? Pokedex, male. There is no data. There are still Pokemon yet to be identified. Narrator. This is just the beginning of the amazing adventures of Ash and Pikachu. Their journey is destined to be packed with non-stop action, millions of laughs, heart-pounding perils, and endless excitement. Together they'll encounter fantastic friends, evil enemies, and meet creatures beyond their wildest imaginations. And as their story unfolds, we'll unlock the magic and mystery of a most wonderful place. The incredible world of Pokemon. To be continued. A cliffhanger? What the kind of crud would end on a cliffhanger?